He's now one of the top 5 highest paid quarterbacks like in the league. Is he worth it, in your opinion? Is this a good move?
Yes, he's worth it because it's not really about quality, right? Price is determined by supply and demand. NFTs aren't intrinsically priced. Sneakers aren't worth $1,000 because they're tailor-made with exotic leathers. DK is trading at $16.51, not because of Emerson's smile. It's a supply and demand thing. There's a low supply of quarterbacks. There's a high demand for quarterbacks. So you've got to pay the guy. Can he lead the league in passing? Yeah, I think he can because he's playing in the division with some pretty potent offenses. They're going to have to step up the pace. They're going to have to play up tempo, put points on the board. It's not something they're going to be able to turn off and on. They're going to have to remain full throttle the entire season. They've got the personnel to do it. So it's a possibility. It's not a terrible bet to think that he can lead the league in passing.
All right, let's go to our in-house Raiders guru, Reid T. Fowler, plus 1,000 to league in passing. You want to take
I'm just
it?
excited. Yeah, I'm just excited for Pearce Dietrich's the second YouTube channel, which is going to be Mad Money with Pearce Dietrich, telling us about supply, demand, the economics when he's not DFSing. Multifaceted Pearce Dietrich telling us about markets and how they're emotional. And yes, going to the emotional Raider fan, I had to take a look at this from a objective standpoint, and it still makes sense, right? For Derek Carr, if you take a look at, just Josh McDaniels coming over. You take a look at what he did in New England. Now, granted, that was with Tom Brady, the greatest of all time. And his offenses, he had 3 top 10 finishes since 2015 in passing yards, 2 top 5 finishes, and a runner-up finish in terms of their passing offense. And now you get Derek Carr, who was, I believe, 4th last year or 5th last year in passing yards with no Henry Ruggs, right? And Darren Waller being out for the majority of the season. Now you get Devontae Adams, a healthy Darren Waller, Hunter Renfro's coming into his own. So absolutely. You take a look at the AFC West as well. 3 of the top 5 quarterbacks that finished in passing yards last year were in this division, right? So you take a look at that, and to complement what Pearce was saying, this makes a lot of sense. I mean, Russell Wilson, I know Geoff will probably talk about Russell Wilson being extreme value. He's at plus 1,800 as well, being with the Broncos. So I like this a lot.
So Brady's the favorite here in this department, Geoff. Plus 700. Herbert has the same odds. Mahomes, Stafford, Burrow, Allen. Then there's Carr and Prescott.
Yeah, I mean, I think Reid is kind of, I do agree that, like, you could even go deeper than Derek Carr. Like, Russell Wilson at plus 1,800, it definitely sticks out. I mean, he's going to have the same schedule that Derek Carr does, which is just good teams every week because the AFC West is just stacked. But I made the same argument that Pearce did yesterday. Like, the Raiders are going to have no choice here. They already passed the 4th most. They had the 4th most pass attempts per game last season, and it's not going to change. I mean, Josh McDaniels is going to come in. He's going to scheme more open receivers. What did he do in New England? What was he so good at? Why was everyone like, oh, Tom Brady's a system quarterback? Because of the wide receivers that were always open. Josh McDaniels is great at scheming guys. Now he's got Devontae Adams and Darren Waller to work with. You kidding me? I don't mind this bet at all. And I'm not even the biggest Derek Carr fan. I mean, but I think you can target Derek Carr and Devontae Adams as leaders this year in their respective divisions, especially in the yardage department, because I think this team is going to have to throw a lot. I think they're going to still be behind, and they're just, even if they're good, they're going to be involved in shootouts against these quality AFC West teams.